Hi, Swati Gupta. I'm Rosie from Srayagastia. How are you doing today?
Hi Rosie, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. So, I'm reaching out about the lead test engineer position we have open. Are you currently exploring new opportunities?
I'm exploring new opportunities as of now.
That's great to hear, Swati. So, this role is based in Hyderabad, Chennai, or Bengaluru. How do you feel about working in one of those locations?
Yes, I'm good to work in Bangalore.
Nice choice. Now, I noticed you haven't listed specific skills or experience here. Could you tell me a bit about any technologies or projects you've worked on that you think would be relevant for a lead test engineer role?
Yeah, so I have worked on in basically on AI and UI, API and UI automation and manual testing. So I have worked on various tools like Selenium, Postman, Karate, CATF test, Rest Assured, etc.
Thanks for sharing that, Swati. That sounds like a solid range of tools and experience. What are your salary expectations for this lead test engineer role? The range we're looking at is between 10 lakhs and 20 lakhs per year. How does that align with what you're hoping for?
Like I'm fine with the range you are offering.
That's good to hear, Swati. Being flexible with the salary range definitely helps. Now, if selected, when would you be available to start? The role requires a notice period of less than 1 month. How does that timeline work for you?
Yeah, so basically my notice period is also 20 days, so that will work for me.
That sounds perfect, Swati. Your notice period aligns well with the role's requirements. Do you have any questions about the lead test engineer position or about Srayagastia in general? I'd be happy to help.
No, I don't have any questions. I'm good. Thank you. Hello. Shall we start the interview now?
Hi, Swati. Yes, absolutely. We can get started whenever you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready for the chat.
That's great to hear, Swati. Before we dive into the technical stuff, I'd really love to learn more about you. Could you tell me a bit about your background?
I have 9 years of experience in API and UI manual and automation testing.
I'm curious about your experience in healthcare projects specifically. What's one of the more challenging issues you've encountered in functional or API automation testing in that domain? How did you approach it?
I have worked in Optum on one of a healthcare project. Also, I have worked.
It's really impressive how you managed that complexity, Swati. When automating those APIs and validating massive datasets, did you use tools like Postman, Selenium, or maybe something more tailored for backend testing? And how did you handle ensuring data integrity when you're dealing with such large volumes?
So basically, for the pattern testing, that is the API testing, I have used Postman for almost.
Working with large datasets coming from JSON files or Excel sheets definitely adds extra layers to the testing process, especially when you're validating API responses. How do you usually handle data-driven testing in such scenarios? Do you automate the ingestion and validation of this data? Or is there a particular approach or tool you rely on?
I'm not reliant on any other tool. We are just ingesting the data.
It's really interesting to understand how you handle large datasets just by ingesting directly from JSON or Excel files. Since you've got strong experience in API automation and data handling, I'd love to hear your thoughts on test strategy. How do you ensure the reliability and coverage of your automated API tests, especially in complex healthcare projects like the ones you mentioned?
We take all the APIs. Right from the login.
That sounds like a really thorough approach, Swati. Covering all APIs end-to-end, from login to logout, and ensuring both happy paths and error cases are tested definitely shows a strong strategy. It's great that you rely heavily on API documentation to make sure nothing is missed either. Do you also integrate these tests into continuous integration pipelines for regular execution? Or how do you make sure the automation runs smoothly? and
Yeah.
issues get caught early.
The API automation suite is integrated into the CI/CD pipeline. So
That's a thoughtful and balanced approach, Swati. Really helps build that trust and alignment. It's clear you understand how important it is to be approachable and to communicate your vision clearly, so everyone feels guided and supported. Before we wrap up, do you have any questions about Sraya Gastia or the lead test engineer role that I can help answer for you?
yeah, I want to know about the role. What will be my roles and responsibilities?
Absolutely, Swati. As a lead test engineer at Sraya Gastia, your core responsibilities would include leading the quality assurance efforts by designing and implementing robust test strategies, especially focusing on automation. You'd be expected to guide and mentor a team of testers, help prioritize test cases, and ensure thorough test coverage across projects. Does that cover what you were curious about, or would you like me to dive deeper into any specific aspect of the role?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time today, Swati Gupta. It was great speaking with you. Our HR team will be in touch soon. Take care and have a wonderful day.
You too.
Hey, Satyamani Vasam Seti. Welcome to Space Inventive. I'm really looking forward to our chat. How are you doing today?
Yeah, doing great.
Great. Today we'll work through two coding problems together. You'll see a code editor on your screen where you can write your pseudocode. When you're done with each problem, just click the Submit button. Let me load the problems for us to get started.
Sure.
I've just sent problem 1 of 2 to the chat. You can see it in the chat panel. Let's go through it together step by step. The problem title is Design a Stack with Increment Operation. Here's what it asks us to do. We need to design a data structure, a stack that supports 3 operations. 1. Thanks for confirming, Satyamani. Just to be absolutely sure, do you feel confident that you fully understand the problem requirements and what your solution needs to do for this first problem?
Yes, I understood.
Thanks for letting me know, Satyamani. To continue, please type or write out your approach in pseudocode in the code editor on your screen whenever you're ready. Take your time to design how you would implement push, pop, and increment operations efficiently. When you're done, go ahead and click the Submit button so I can review your solution.
Sure.
Thanks for submitting your code, Satyamani. Could you please walk me through your approach? Explain how your Thanks for explaining your approach so far, Satyamani. Overall, can you explain how the increment list helps maintain the O1 amortized time for the increment operation, and why you propagate the increment in the pop method? What's your reasoning behind that? Great question, Satyamani. As a Python engineer at Space Inventive, you would be part of a dynamic team passionate about crafting AI and data-driven solutions. You'll work on building advanced data, design, automation, and intelligent systems. Does that help clarify? Feel free to ask more if you'd like.
No, everything was clear. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
You're very welcome, Satyamani. I'm glad the explanations were clear for you. It was a pleasure discussing your approaches and solutions today. If you ever have more questions about Space Inventive or anything else down the line, feel free to reach out. Wishing you all the best in your journey as a Python engineer. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you.